Let's play Redactle number 342 on Tuesday, March 14th. Pi Day. There was speculation on Reddit yesterday that pi might be the subject today, but it doesn't look like it. But this is interesting. 5, 1 of 6. Oh, I think it must be a king or queen with their regnal number of, and then some place. France, I think, would be a good guess. Now we have 3 in italics before 5-1, and then we have some languages. Maybe of Spain, Spanish, and then the date of birth to the date of death, also known as the 9, was the 7 and 5-5 of the 6 of 6. Oh no, why am I saying of Spain? Spain is only 5 letters. The 6 of 6, not the kingdom of, or duchy, something, as 4, 3, 5, 2, he, 7, 7 over 8, 5, 2, 4, 6, 5 as the 9. So that's some nickname he has, like the Conqueror, as well as the 7, 4. Born in some place. 5, 1 was the eldest child of King 3, 4 something of 8, and Queen 7, 8 maybe, and something a 6 of the crown of, when the 7 was 7 by 6, 6 in some year, he and his something went to somewhere. So I think it is a king. No, it's the 7, and so it's actually not saying king, although maybe this is as king something. So was the 7 and 5 crown something? Oh, I don't want that. Let's see. Oh, this is interesting. 1 apostrophe 1, 6. That makes me think French, but I'm not sure exactly what it would be. Let's see, anything else revealed that may help us? Quite a long article, which I think is appropriate for some member of royalty. I'm sure he'll be very involved in the history of his region. 5 the something, 7, 8 at the something of an 4, while at something with something. Is this going to be about his death? In a quarrel between, or in a something between. 5, 1 died of horseradish sauce poisoning. I don't know, died of something on some date. 4, a 3, 6 after 2, and the 8 had 710. He was buried. Let's see. 555. Now this is interesting. They're giving the exact time when he was born. So that makes me think this is somebody who is in the last century or 150 years maybe. In the 656 near 6, comma 8. So a city with 6 and a country with 8. Lisbon, Portugal, maybe? He was named after 2. And named after, oh no, maybe it's like named after Doctor something. Oh, interesting. He was something to 5 the 9 3. He was entitled to something, the maybe the honorific sir, or yeah, I'm wondering if it could be Portugal. Are we going to see a reference to one of the world wars? This looks like, I don't know, during the period, maybe? A something of something during his childhood was something by 3-3. Was without a shred of doubt, without a something. Early education, early something. Was driven by an something. 12 of 6. And it was 3-3. And it was not something. Under pressure from the something. 12 or 5. Cake or death on some date. Since it is for the 4 of 3 and the 7-9 of the 6, I am something. During the next something months. $14.7. The battle between the something on the following day. 6 within and without. Wow. It's a funny title of a section. Maybe is 6 the name of the place he ruled? Except for the 11 of 12, the 6, 10. We're at 6's 7. No, not seeing anything as his or her lady in waiting. Maybe this is about his wife, the queen, I suppose. Well, again, I'm not sure if this person was a king after 3-4's death. 5 the first. Ascended. The 7 for the 3-2 thing with 8 and 7. 3 off of get off of me, I suppose. I something. What's the single letter there? Not a or a. I wish. Let me put in I, which might also be a regnal number. We may match on that too. I wish I were and something of a 9. Aha, at the coronation of, let's try coronation. No coronation, no. At the ascension of 8 from something. Is this his father-in-law, his mother-in-law? Between 8 and 6. 5 the firsts 5. Yeah, I think I need to find what part of the world. 3 of 11. Aboard some ship. Well, we're getting towards the end. 6 upon the death of 5-1. The self something among us. And then we have 6 and 6, and then 6 and 6, maybe legacy. Maybe are these descendants? There's quite a list here. No, maybe not. Yeah, these 2, 7, 4, 2, 5, 4, 1, 7, 4. Oh, maybe these are titles. 8 as 4, 8 to the 10, 5. Duke of something. Earl. The following orders, maybe. Order of something something of the 5. Yeah, I think these are titles, orders. See also references or something. Bibliography, maybe. The 7 of 6. A lot of redaction there, and then external links. 5-7 to 5-1 of 6 at something. So let's go back up to the top. So it is something the first of I don't think it's France. That time at which the person was born seems just too modern. I mean, Louis the First would have been way, way back. Even Louis the 14th and the 16th were way back. Well, let me try France. 2 mentions. Okay, this was on board. 2799, comma. He's somewhere, maybe he had a holiday during the next few something. He's something between France and 5-7. North or south? Let's try north. Let's try south. No, neither. Oh, maybe this is just publishing information. North America. No, not North America. North something. What do we have in the south? South 7. Maybe that's South America. No Americas. Let's try Europe. And something for Europe. A song for Europe. Because of something 310 in Europe. Well, maybe they're not European. I'd something to Europe. Not I'd. I'm traveling to Europe. No, I'm something to Europe. That makes me think, yeah, that they're. Oh, no, maybe it's returning. Yeah, returning to Europe. And bringing or something, a something that I. So here we do have his return to Europe. At dawn on the something. Three. So this is then again on board. So they went into exile, maybe? Let's try exile. 1 exile. I on the something of something. So I'm thinking they are. So here's a somebody or something D apostrophe 4. D apostrophe. Maybe his chef d'etat, chief of state. No, not chef. Do they say? I think they thought they did, but something d'etat. Oh, coup d'etat. So there was a coup against them. Who had a coup? I think the Greeks had a coup or two. So let's try Greece. No, it's not the word. A coup. 5-1. of 6. And with this 3, is it roi? No, it ain't Roy. Let's try Sir. No, Duke. No. Something 5-1. And then the language with 7 letters. Could it be in the Balkans? No. How about Baltic? No. Is it Mediterranean? No. Albania is too long. Let me look for war and see if there's World War mentioned. Into the 10 war. There's something into the 10 war. The something something in 4-4, the war in the south. In the south something, south province in 6's something of something during the 4-4 in 6. 5-2's 6 was something. It's quite a lot of war with 4, 6, 8, 5 war. Civil war. Well, let me do Spain, just to see what we have for Spain. 4372 of Spain, and then to something Spain's 9 through his something. 5 was a 6 of the 5 of 8, and then some language. Let me go back to war. The 10 war, what would that be? Revolutionary. Civil War, war and peace, war and aftermath. The 10 war. What is this war called? The 6-8 war in 8. For the war widows, maybe? The war something on with. That sounds wrong. Maybe abdicated. No, it's only 9 letters. Oh, we do have 4 abdicateds though. Yeah, it's in the 3rd paragraph. Even though it said return to Europe, it seems like he had the throne somewhere other than Europe. So maybe it was a colonial power. And something for Europe, and not left for Europe, and and then a return to 10. So what would be a country? Asia or Africa, South America? Mm. The war in the South something. No, and then there was no America. Let's look for Spanish. 5 Spanish. To be something down to a 7. 3, 5, 5. His Spanish allies. His something. The 5-7 war. With something Spanish. 6. He was a something of the following orders. No. Something of the Spanish 5 of the 6-6. Well, let's try United States, but I don't think it is. 5-5. Let's try Royal. No. I did think titles, maybe. Titles and something. His Royal Highness, the Prince of 5, and also the Prince of 6, and the Prince Royal in 8 is something, the 7 of 6. That's a lot of titles. A lot of princes here too. In the United, and the 10-7 by the United 9 of the 3-2-2-5. Is the United it's not that fruit company that caused a lot of trouble around the world. The 6 into the 10 in some month and year, maybe. Through his something, Prince 3-4. Through his not brother. Through his father. Prince 3-4. Yeah, I do wonder if it's some Spanish colony and they made somebody the prince. Um, and then there was some kind of civil war in which he was overthrown. I'm thinking, where did the Spanish have colonies? Obviously, South America. Yeah, this United Nine comes up 3 times. Of the following something orders, maybe religious orders? No, there isn't one religious. Let me just try Asia. For some reason, I'm thinking maybe it's Asia, but it doesn't seem to be. Um, I was thinking somewhere like the Philippines. Oh, let's try Caribbean. Caribbean. No. But it was a return to Europe. In the 10 Royal 5. The 3 title is still baffling me. Let's see if we have 20th as in 20th century. No. The 8 of the 7, 10 of 4 in 6, 9. 5, so in something, and then 9 must be a verb, caused or something. 5's father to return to 8 in 5, 4. 7, 3 to 4, 6 as 6. I haven't done he yet. He had to something with. Let's try crown. He finally, no, he's something abdicated the crown of 8 on something in blank of his, maybe his nephew. No? What is the 6 by the United? Not attacks or strikes or. I may as well put in the S there. Oh, and I've done 1. Let me do 2. Oh, could that be daughter? Yes. So did he abdicate in favor? Yeah, abdicating in favor of his eldest daughter, 4, 5 the second. Hmm. Was the 7 and 5, oh, ruler, I suppose. Was the 7 and something ruler of the 6 of 6 of the island of? No, not the kingdom of the. Also known as the 9. The barbarian? No, thought it might be Conan the First. Um, his father returned. So was he ruler while his father was still alive? He had to deal with 10 from 15 and 15 by 10, 6, all of which he survived. The 10 tens, 6 to 6, the 9 8, that 6 at 7, since 4 was 3 with that and this. Oy, oy, oy. On some date, he was something, and by some month and year, had something all 6, 5 to 8. Is that power? But he also something that it was the 4 4. It was the same. No, it was the he 5 5 under 8. The prince welcomed. No. He was welcomed warmly, maybe. Returning from 3 5. After returning from something something, he something something that the 6 5 3 something something. Yeah, I just need to find what part of the world we're talking about. Where could it be? I'm going to pause and think of 6-letter words that might be used. The 6 of 6. Something like the kingdom of the. Now I'm going to go through the alphabet and try and think of words. Well, I tried colony was the first word I thought of, and I matched 3 times, and I see we have a 10 colony. So I'm wondering if that could be Portuguese. Not a Portuguese colony, but we do have 60. Okay. So let's see. He had to deal with something and something by Portuguese 6. The Portuguese government. Yeah, 6 to 6, the 9 8, that 6 at 7s and something. Portuguese governments. refusal or let's go on with our Portuguese. So a Portuguese colony, I'm thinking Indonesia. Didn't they have places there? Oh, of course, there's also Angola. No. Where else did Portugal? But let's try Indonesia. No. Where else? Portugal. Oh, the Azores, aren't they Portuguese? In some year, his daughter ate 3, 5, and his 4, 6 to the 8, 11 of the Azores. The only Portuguese something that had something 5 to his daughter. Well, disappointed there's only one, but happy I was right about the Azores. Let me go on with the Portuguese and try and think of where. Oh, well, of course, Brazil, the biggest one of all. Aha. Oh, wow. Well, I'm glad I got there in the end. It only took me 67 words to find Brazil. I suppose I really wasn't too aware of Brazilian royalty. So what's a Portuguese name that might be used for a something of the, what is it, the 6 of Brazil? Yeah, again, I'm just running through the alphabet in my head. Anyway, trying to think of a Portuguese name. I did ruler. Did I do rule? No, there we go. To rule Brazil as 6. I'm thinking it's some word like a figurehead. Let's do not. E7 to 5 and 5, not only to speak and write. He learned to speak and write not only in Portuguese, but also what would be the indigenous languages of Brazil. Aztec, Incan, something on as in 7. All right. Yeah, this is going to be very difficult if you don't know the royal family of Brazil. Again, I'm going to run through the alphabet and try and think of names that might start with each. Oh, yeah, let me think of Brazilian footballers and go by their names. Of course, a lot of them go by one name only. Let's try Diego. That's more Spanish, though, I think. E. I know there's some famous Brazilian footballer beginning with E. Carlo, maybe, as opposed to Carlos. No. Okay, I will pull up a list of Portuguese men's names and see if that can help me. Okay, I have a list of Portuguese male names. Let's try Alfeu. Amado. That sounds good. No, no, not Amado. Ooh, if it's going to have a funny character, we may have a problem matching. Oh, Artur. Always a good name for royalty. Bento, that sounds a little too familiar. No, it looks like it is Carlos. Oh, Cesar would be a good name for a ruler. Chico again sounds too familiar. It's funny we're not matching at all any of these. Dario, won't you get me into studio? Dino, Dinis, Diogo. Oh, Emerson, I think, or oh, there's Edson. Yeah, I think he was a player too. No. Fabio. I hope it's not Fabio. It's not. Fausto. Oh, Felix could be a good name. No. Guido. Guido. No. Helio. Ooh, 3 Helios. Author name. I wonder if it's the same author each time. Isaac. Oh, no. Jaime. Of course, probably pronounced differently in Portuguese. Jorge. 2 Jorges. Another author's name. Julio Caesar. No. Lauro. No. Lucio. We're going on to the M's. Marco, of course, I know a Brazilian Marco. I should have been thinking of my former Brazilian co-workers. Mauricio, hope he's doing well. Paulo, yes. 12 Paulos. Ah, Sao Paulo, of course. But we have nothing up in the top. Raul, Rodolfo, Romeo. No. Simão. Tiago Silva. No. Tomás. No. Oh, Tomás can also be. No. Tonho. Oh, I thought I was at the end of the page, but they have more. Vitor, like Victor, I suppose. And now we really are at the end. So I think I'm going to have to wave the red flag. I will pause, spend another couple of minutes trying to remember names of Brazilians I have known in the past. And if not, then I will just give up and look up Brazilian royalty. All right, well, I think if I had thought of Spanish names, I probably would have thought of this one. Pedro the First of Brazil, also known as the Liberator. So disappointing. Of the 237 games played so far, the mean guess count was 65. It was 105 before I gave up and had to look for the name Pedro. There he is. That's a very high collar there. I don't know, did he have some mark on his neck he was trying to hide? Anyway, Dom was the title. English Peter. Oh, English was the language. Peter the First. Oh, much older than I thought. The Liberator, founder and first ruler. Liberal Revolution, Secessionist Empire. There he was born at, well, I don't believe that he was born at exactly 8 o'clock. That threw me off. Named after, and his father. What was the United thing that we kept seeing a reference to? First marriage, his character, independence. Yes, not saying that United. Portuguese dynastic affair. Oh, crises within and without. That's a fancy title. I think they just could have said crises. Second marriage. Still not saying this United something or other. Abdication. Okay, here it is, the United Provinces of the Rio de la Plata. All right, well, disappointing, bit of a damp squib there. Hope you were able to get Pedro the First of Brazil. Thanks as always for watching and have a great day.